And in Nollywood, the hush conversation around marital challenges, endurance, and sometimes excesses that women sometimes face in their marriages is getting mainstream attention as the new faith-based series produced by the Elevation Church, The Wives, premieres in Lagos, Southwest Nigeria. The cast and the crew, including Patrick Diabuah, Dr. Tedela, and Tommy Ojo, joined congregants at an opening day screening and premiere event.
It's a packed screening hall, and the reaction and emotional expressions at various intervals tells the story of how much fun the viewers are getting at this premiere day screening of the series The Wives.
When you're feeling low.
The Orire-directed faith-based series stars top Nollywood names including Tope Tedela, Patrick Diabuah, Tommy Ojo, and a host of others as they chronicle some of the challenges married women go through behind closed doors.
Down, down below. Just remember God never let you go.
At the end of the evening, the cast and crew rose to a curtain call in the auditorium.
Goodness, Emmanuel is here, Tuke Morgan is here, Timmy.
Patrick played the character known as Harrison, a self-conceited, controlling husband who went into marriage. According to him, the role gave him the power of expression in a different manner.
Okay, so you're going to ignore me now, Abby?
It's Matthew. Should I ignore the call so you can keep chatting on me? Hello, Matthew.
Hi, Emma. Did you get home all right?
Oh, yes, I did. Please hold on for my husband.
Hey, Matthew. How far now? We didn't finish our conversation, though. Hello?
I tell you, I think it's always the same thing. It's always the same process, and as artists, we try very hard to stay as faithful as we can to the character. There's something they say about being truthful to the character, and that's whatever the character feels. I try to feel that and not, let go of myself and let the character take control. And I've been doing this for quite a while now, and every day it gets, it gets easier. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. But this particular one, I really enjoyed it because I love the flavor of the character, Harrison himself. Yes, a very sort of a disturbed individual on a certain level, but fun to play, actually.
Actress Sharon Rotimi is earning her first major role on screen with her character as she portrays a professional woman dealing with camouflage emotional abuse without paying much mind to it. For her, she feels extra fulfilled taking up a role in such a significant production.
How did I rubbish it?
I barely started. I haven't even started anything. I just...
You beat up more than you can chew, and if it chokes you now...
I'll be fine.
Where are you going now?
To shower and rest. It's been a long day.
But I've not eaten.
Even when during the auditions, the chemistry reads, the first day on set, of course I had butterflies. I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect, but the cast were wonderful. The crew members were kind and welcoming. It was just a very wholesome set, and I'm so grateful that was my first experience. You hear many stories about many people's first experience on set, and it wasn't the same for me. I was just blessed. I was just lucky. First of all, it was fulfilling. I think it's great that you asked that question because I didn't think that it was a coincidence that for my first, because I'm a believer, I'm a Christian. It wasn't a coincidence that for my first project was like a faith-based project. It was something that I really think is of great substance. So I feel very fulfilled for that on its own. What I want people to take away is that nothing is ever as it seems. So you think you have the grand picture when you just see a few things. Let people prove themselves. let time, do its thing. Just nothing is ever as it seems at first glance, maybe.
I thought you were asleep.
You lied to me about being with Enito.
How do you mean with Enito?
Matthew, do you even love me? Do you even love me at all?
Executively produced by Pastor Goodman and Bola Akinlabi, The Wives is aimed to serve as a timely transformative series for singles, intending couples and families.
Thank you. I think, first of all, I think when you read a story, the first thing you're looking out for is relatability. Can you see either yourself or people that are close, dear to you in the script? And how lost do you get in the storyline? It was easy to see people that you know and love reflected in the stories, and that I think was a really good clue that this is a story that needs to be told and it would speak to people.
Because you won't, Matthew. Because it's true. That's why you want it true.
Money, just hold on.
Because it's very relatable and it's about what people go through in their relationships. And it cuts across whether people of faith or people agnostics or whatever. We believe that everyone should warm up to the movie, the series, and that the message will, get into their heart whilst they're enjoying the humor and the cliffhangers and all that. That's the effect that we feel it. Our mission as a church and a faith community is to be able to just impact culture. So rather than being subculture, we want to be in the main culture, and that is impacting the culture of our society with biblical truths that can give them a life of peace. And what's the best way to do that is to get into what they're used to, which is watching movies and just having fun, and then they're learning principles that will bring them into a life of peace.
You think I'm cheating on you with Enito?
That would be a great time for you to deny it.
I'm not even dignified this with a response.
Of course you would.